You are not going to change who you are overnight, but you can get better every single day. And I want you to know that if you get better every day, that is success. You have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to improve. You have to be willing to reform and transform who you are and become a whole brand new person. A new level of capacity in you that you didn't even know was there and you didn't even know existed. So I want to challenge you, stop lying to yourself. When you give your word, keep it. When you make a commitment, follow through. Be a man and woman of honor. Be a person of integrity. Integrity is doing the right thing even when nobody's watching.
So I want to ask you a question. What are your fears? What are you afraid of? What are you scared of? Because we all have fears, don't we? We all have something that's blocking us, that's holding us back. And as we begin to look at life, what we realize is that the reason that most people are not living out their true potential, are not doing all of the things that they would really like to do, is because of fear. Some people call fear false evidence or expectations appearing real.
Go, you got to get after it, and you got to have discipline. Most people don't have those things. Most people don't understand what it's like to really go for something and to know that the consequences of not doing that are horrific.
You aren't afraid of failure, you're afraid of what people will think of you if you fail. Because everyone's number one addiction is the addiction to what other people think of them. So you're thinking about, what if I try, I don't succeed, and people fail? So you're not afraid of failure, you're afraid of what people will think if you fail. But failure only happens if you quit. If not, it was an experiment.
And I made a promise to myself from that day that I was going to work that hard every single day so that when I do retire, I have no regrets. And that was the most important thing for me, is to leave no stone unturned, get better every single day. And if I lived it that way, then over time, I'd have something that was beautiful. That was my philosophy. It seems like a pretty simple one, but if you live your life to just get better every single day, and you do that for 20 years, what do you have?
Some of us have let disappointment steal our love where it got cold. Come on, I'm telling you, tell your heart to beat again. Come on, somebody. Tell your dream to beat again. Tell the gift of God in you to beat again.
Perfect practice prevents poor performance. You've all heard before, practice makes perfect. Not if you practice incorrectly. If I'm practicing the wrong things, well then that's not gonna help me grow. So it's perfect practice prevents poor performance. And that right thing may not be what you wanna do, but it's something that you need to do. In the final 5 days of this month, I want to challenge you to build an unwavering relationship with yourself. Honor your commitments every day this week.